huddle of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Taking in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the Giants with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep here in MetLife Stadium.
Second and 9 now. Open man right side is Ingram. Oh, nice move. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And Ingram's got it.
What the hell was that?
And that looked almost to be a case of, quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Whoever is going to screen, bro, if y'all would have seen this shit that just happened, bro. God damn.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys! Amari Cooper, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. No problem there on the extra point.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Let him know. Mike's 4-2.
They'll look to throw. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll run for it with Barkley. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year, with the Giants winning that one. So they are looking for the sweep here at MetLife. 2nd and 8. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 40-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Play action now, Prescott. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Trucks over him, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. action. Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
2nd and 16. Now Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing. Prescott. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Schultz. They'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's got some space here. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. Breaks through the contact. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 39, Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete.
Dude,
Tried to
are
dial
you
up
serious?
the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This game is something else,
They've been able
bro.
to move
Like,
the
what
line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
You might be right, nigga. This shit is terrible, bro.
With a big-time sack on 3rd down, it's a loss of
This
7.
is ridiculous, man.
Now comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Whoa,
A great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
Jeff, you right, bro. I'm like, that should make me want to trade that, bro. That shit crazy.
Things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there on the catch and run.
So, if I'm not tripping, the nigga ran a slant, right? I put underneath and inside, and then the nigga broke off the slant. I'm less than 50. Did he not run a slant?
That allowed for that additional yardage downfield.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Yeah, run a couple teams.
After is good, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Still can't believe Dak missed that shit, bro. Yeah, it literally led to 6 points.
They will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up.
Oh, Prescott stripped.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there.
You had to get 50 reliable. Yeah, this is
easy to hold on to.
I give a ball out.
Points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive.
Not
The
even
defense
make me
finally starting to
impressed.
get locked into
Playing
them
this
a
feel like
little
ruin
bit.
my day.
Might have to go a little bit deeper into their
It
play.
was like ruin my next like hour.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle.
Like, this is... I ain't lost it, but like that shit, like... I'm still over, like, not over Dak missing that throw, bro. Like, how do you even do that shit? Like, I'm making that throw.
They'll set up to throw. Throw left side, complete to Tony. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
But this thing, shit.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Give him 5 on the carry.
This nigga getting the ball down there.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
2nd and 5.
My nigga! Bro! That shit just made me raise up my seat. Oh my god.
Trying to get one downfield.
That shit literally made me get out of my seat, bro.
They come up now, 3rd and 5.
You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up.
Back to throw. And Ingram holds it in. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground.
This shit is funny.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity.
That shit is hilarious, nigga.
Found the hole in the zone.
That's 2 picks, 2 straight plays, 2 picks, bro. This shit, I feel like this shit only happened to me, bro. Like,
2 minutes remaining.
This shit only happens to me, bro. Like, what the fuck?
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll
sure all
say
of that
it's
shit, bro?
incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
This nigga Tony definitely got to break out. This nigga getting the ball every fucking play.
Cowboys 20-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Running left, it's Barkley. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Finds his
How did he put bro, like,
and the Giants
this
are
men's
gonna
own KO? Isn't that the reason for that
finish
shit, bro?
this
Like,
6 points.
oh, this shit is making me, like, this shit is actually making me
Now
mad,
play
bro.
fake here on first down. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard
Holy
line.
shit, bro.
The Giants going to go
Can't
ahead and
stand
use the
playing this
first of
fucking
their
game, bro. I be wanting to
timeouts
lose the league
as they'll
sometimes.
stop it with a little over 30 seconds
Every
to
time
go
I get in
the
this
first
game, all I
half
do is
play.
get mad, bro. It's
Try
not doing
again on
shit
2nd
for
and
me.
goal after going backwards to the
But literally
12.
getting angry.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
I don't want the
They
fucking
were
ball,
looking to throw,
bro.
holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Now a toss right to Barkley. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Back to throw here.
That's some bullshit, bro. That's literally some bullshit. What was my DB doing?
As the first half is
What was my DB doing, bro?
The Giants would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and through. And the lead is up to 18 now.
What was he doing?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is Tony Pollard. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission.
Who's bro? My nigga. Who is that throwing to, bro? What the fuck?
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Partner, Hunter, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that
I want to
really
quit,
amped
bro. I
up.
literally want to quit
They've
this
been playing
game.
so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And shedding a man at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. To Barkley on the check down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Escapes the defender. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there.
Shit literally don't make no fucking sense, bro. Like, who the fuck was that throwing to, bro?
Defense right now, particularly in the secondary.
Niggas like
and when
actually
you see
ass.
that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy,
I don't understand why niggas get so open off the cross routes every fucking
no
play,
time at
bro.
all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Extra point safely through. And they open the lead up now to 25. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now Pollard.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Azeez Ojulari in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Out of his end zone, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And they finally get him down as he takes it up to the 44. A big play here for Dallas.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
That's into a crowd, and it is.
Why didn't he attack the ball, nigga? He just let this shit go through his body, right?
Shot right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. He's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. That one will be incomplete. He caught it but could not stay in bounds for the long connection.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Osa Odighizuwa, his 2nd sack of the night. And the Giants send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Matt Milano came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Prescott got a man and he hits him in stride. And now look at this.
Big
game,
bro.
fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
You can't make this shit up, bro.
Down inside the 15-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and
Can't
no
make this
matter what
fucking
you're
shit
playing,
up,
in this
bro.
case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Yeah, this ain't one isn't gonna win from the jump, bro. There ain't shit I can do about it.
All the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Ooh, with a juke. And
They want this nigga to win, bro. Ain't shit I can do about it.
take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The extra point up and good.
That is fucking scripted,
By
bro.
1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Pollard. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And who's got it? The Giants.
So they must be gonna pick off the ball.
They were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Barkley. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. And his kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
Like, I'm not even fucking playing bad. It's just, I can't do nothing when Madden wants to fuck you over.
Yeah, you're right.
If Madden want to fuck you over, it's not shit you can
You're
do.
too
Bro.
concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great too.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And some room to maneuver. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
He lost 6 there on the first down play.
I just wonder if before that last play, if someone on the defense stepped in the huddle and said, we've been run over, run around, run through all game long. Can we come up with one stop right here? And on that play, they did.
Like, I'm not playing a bad game. It just matters. It's gonna screw you regardless. When Madden fuck you, there's nothing you can do about it. If you went back and watched this game, there's not a lot of things you be like, oh, why would you do that? This and that. Like, really,
this is the National
you're
Football
playing a regular ass
League
game. Madden has been fucking me OD.
Nothing
like,
on first down, so the ball
ridiculous.
remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Giants are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it as they are able to cut into that lead. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, and the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. That is intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You ain't got nothing. Take 4, take 4. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Eluding the pressure right. And he fends him off. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, there's a bunch of pressure that time on 3rd down. They nearly got him. Probably should have gotten him, but he's able to escape the pocket. But unfortunately, by then, that play had already broken down.
Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the...
And now here's another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
On first down, Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. Gets past one man. 70 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. And they take a knee. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week as Washington comes to town. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints.
Look, I played the game, I missed the shot, I had the answer, then forgot. I knew one day my pop finesse, for not, flexing, I fell out and cut the check, monopolize the set, but I been taking hits like I can die like